crazy.
What does it look like?
Get the slides in there.
Should we get the whole, should we put it further back?
Yeah, she
Like in
puts
the-
it over there. It gets that, and then it gets the skirt. Is that it?
Wait.
Hey y'all, what's up? Gang, all 5 of us. What do you think? What for that computer? I would think. I split it like 40. I feel like it's good right there.
You think?
Don't y'all think?
Oh my gosh, who ate the candy?
Who did?
Was it not that light?
No, way more than that.
It was probably like everybody in that.
Max ate all that.
Max ate the candy.
Yeah.
They also, you don't think you're gonna be able to go back to stats?
Or
Or I can do it if we need.
Yeah, we can.
You have 5%.
Is that all open?
Maybe, if it's not, I can bring it back tomorrow.
Was it open when y'all
Is
went?
it not? Is this a good angle?
Yeah,
I didn't go, actually.
it was open.
No, like last meeting when y'all went to bring the snacks back. Was it
Yeah.
open?
No. I've been working on these that way.
Dang, Emily.
You wait till like.
Six.
No, we
can start-
we can start at 6 and people can just filter in.
Alright, I know, and she's listening, she's like,
For real.
and then, our buddy, some of the others. I know, Queen.
Let's start.
Actually.
Cool. So does Erin ever come to the Dr. McKinley ever come to the meetings?
No, not
This semester,
This
we
semester?
like had the hardest time picking a time and a day of the week that would work for the majority. And then, of course, the only time that worked for the majority of club members was like the time that she has to teach a grad class.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he said she wouldn't be here for this one, but I was just curious if she ever came to like any of them. But-
Sometimes she'll get in at the end, but like,
Yeah. Anyways.
yeah, hopefully next semester.
So y'all just spearhead this stuff yourselves.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Mags, our president. She's usually here also, but she had a dinner tonight. So
It's
A
totally good.
dinner.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's super low key. No problem.
So how did you first meet Dr. McKinley?
Yeah, like I just met her in class.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
when did you take class?
I think I met her in 2018. Whenever it was her first class teaching ever. And it was like one of my first classes for nutrition.
How was it?
So she's very impressionable to me. Oh yeah, it was good. Like I really liked her a lot. I don't know how she is. She's the type of person who just kind of, she's not unapologetically her.
Yeah.
So like I like that about her, but obviously everybody has their own cup of tea.
Yeah.
So yeah, she like it was like her first year, and I remember she was walking around like these really high heels. Like I don't know if she still does that, but it was fun. Like watching her on her first semester being a professor here.
Yeah.
I think it was like very raw and real. So was I, because I was definitely not prepared. She told me all these things, and I was like listening to her, like, no way, you have to do all those things in order to like be that enough for an intern. No, I don't know about that. Yeah, people are triggering. It has to be. Are you?
What's your name?
Mina.
Mia.
Yeah? No, Mina.
Mina.
Wait, do I know you?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
I talked to Professor Ben this morning, actually.
Very cool, yeah. Are you leaving?
No, I'm just ready to.
Cool,
No,
well,
I
it's good to see
came-
you
I
again. I
came
didn't want to
'cause it was you.
assume.
I came because it was you.
Good to see you. Nice. Yeah. Thought I had recognized her. She, when I was at Neuromed, yeah, you like came and
Yeah,
showed you around, yeah, and then you were obviously Ben's, I guess, employee, or you employee of the. Of the recording on that one, I did. I was going to. Oh, my God. Never have you?
I tried, I talked about it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you did.
Like, I worked in her lab.
Yeah.
So that's how I met. I do like a scholarship from LSU for like research only, and so I needed to like find a professor to do. We're such literally cold feet out for like freshman fall, and then I did my tutor for 3 years, so.
Oh, that's nice. So, let me see, yeah, you've been talking musical.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Thanks for the face. Or not.
Yeah.
Is she being open? I think you.
Yeah.
She would definitely would.
I'm from.
Yeah.
What's keeping you?
Oh, not even I'm just scared to talk to you.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that, the other one, mom was like, my peak hour.
Better write her back.
Oh, yeah.
I need to know.
They're really good.
This guy's actually today.
I know what you're going to. It's my treat over Thanksgiving.
I was literally, I need to get my haircut, but I'm thinking of doing it for my birthday.
Oh, are you gonna get a bob? So, we had this conversation.
No, I got a bob.
Sassy bob.
No, I had a bob. That was what I got like the last,
No bob.
no bob.
This
Bob recently, have you ever heard long hair now?
No, I had a bob. I got it like 2 years ago. Like, oh, that's nice.
like a
I
bob.
went in there and I told her, I was just like, cause it was like trending. I was like, okay, but I do need like Nora, I wanted to be like really harsh. And it was, and my hair is like not exactly straight and it's very thick. So it like was very difficult for me to manage that. But it was what I wanted at the time. And so then I was like, I need to grow it all the way out. And now my goal is like to grow it out as long as I've ever grown it. And then it's exciting.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see how long I can get it. And then cut it out. Next.
Yeah.
Because my hair has always gotta be like a drastic. You know,
I convinced her to go there.
keep it this way.
Yeah, yeah. Switch it up a little bit.
Alright, we can get started also.
Okay, yeah, you want to switch?
You're good, you would say. Alright, hey y'all, so we're just gonna get started, we're missing Max tonight, we love her, but she's got another meeting, so yeah. Sending our love to the video. But yeah, just a reminder on all of us, like, my name's Lucy, I'm the president-elect, so I don't really talk during the meetings that much, but today I'll be filling in for Max, get ready. And then, please give your attention to Miss Lowenkron, who's gonna give us a presentation about her journey through the world of dietetics. It's gonna be great.
Oh, look, you found it. Okay, cool. We're working with that slide. Cool. Hey guys, I'm Brooke. So I was once in the same, well, not the same city, in a different building now, but was also a member of SNDA. So it's cool to be back here to talk to you guys. Wanted to make this as, informative and useful for you guys as possible. So, yeah, as far as higher education, I graduated in the middle of the pandemic, May 2020. So we did our graduation virtually. That wasn't cool, but it's okay. We made it through. So I got my diploma. And then I got my, did my graduates online and my DI kind of together concurrently at FranU. Graduated there. Seems like, oh my God.
Oh,
It
great.
wasn't me.
This laptop, no, this computer, it was not you.
Well,
Time out.
continue going. It's okay, for sake of time, I'll just keep going. Yeah, so was graduated here May 2020, and then August 2020 I started brand new. And then the year went by, went through all of 2021 and graduated December of 2021 for my master's and dietetic internship. So that was like a whirlwind, very difficult, but you guys are all close to like sophomores, right? That's what I was kind of filled in on. Okay, cool. So you still have a couple more years left. How many of you guys are just nutrition or pursuing anything other than dietetics? They're all dietetics? Okay, cool, cool. So after that, then came the RD exam, like very stressful for me. I'm not a good test taker at all. It took me two tries to pass the RD exam. Not easy for me. And it was sort of like a difficult for me to like take because I was supposed to be the president of my class, of my cohort of 14, and they were all passing like with flying colors, like, oh, I passed. And I was like, yeah, I failed. And then I failed again. And then I passed it. But it's not easy, but at the same time, it was like one of those things that helped me grow and helped me learn more about myself, that I really just needed to take a step back, go to the beach, come back and just take the exam, and ended up getting a 26, which you need a 25 to pass. So all that to say, it was not easy to become an RD. Could share with you guys some of the trials and tribulations I went through, which I can because I think there's on these slides, so I'll go ahead and do that. So I already went through this. So from there, I'll just keep going where I was headed. Once I did get my RD, I was so excited because I had already had a job lined up. So you can do that. You can apply for jobs even though you're not technically a dietitian yet. My plan was to, like, this is why it's important to have friends in higher places. Asked Alexis Motley, I don't know if you guys know her, but she's currently the dietetic intern director over at Southern. So I asked her if she would be my like prospective RD, no, not that, like preceptor RD, whatever it's called. So she would basically be my person of contact, and I could still like be an RD under her license until I got my RD. That was my plan originally, but then I ended up passing the third time, thankfully. So it's good to also have that in mind, that you know of people whenever you go to your dietetic internship and you're like, okay, I want to make good friends with this person, so that way maybe they would speak on my behalf if that kind of does end up being your situation. Hopefully it does not. But ended up getting my first job over as a actual department manager at the neuromedical research center, where she actually shadowed me, and it was just a really good first fun job. Learned a lot, was able to have like 8 employees. Wasn't exactly ready for it, but at the same time, it was small enough of a facility to where I didn't feel too overwhelmed. From there, so I was there for almost 2 years, got really comfortable.
Sorry.
And no, you're fine. I'm just not gonna look over there anymore. Got really comfortable with just, very small like community and just having like 30 patients to oversee and 8 employees. And so I think I got a little too comfortable. So it was like a good thing at the end of the day, where a company came out and bought out our current company that I was working for. They were awful. They were like, okay, you're going to go to salary. But these are like the stakes. You have to basically show us and prove every single minute of your time that you're here, and show us that you're actually worth that full-time position. And so I had just had my baby. I'm like, this is not for me. I quit. So I quit like the first day that they took over. And that was just my, not my thing. So I ended up going home like an absolute wreck. I just had my second kid. And I'm like, what are we going to do? I have to have a job. So I had to just, apply to 1,000 places. I ended up saying I want to be remote if I can. And just depending on what you guys are looking for, as far as what's most important to you, what are you most passionate about? Like, is it, hey, I really don't care about having, employees. I don't care about having coworkers. I don't want a boss because I want to be the boss of myself. Those are all things that are attractive to me. I don't care to have, work drama, or, I don't need to have constant stimulation from coworkers. So if that's something that you guys are looking for, then remote work is definitely something you should look into, especially because, money talks at the end of the day. What are y'all kind of wanting to land as far as Are you gonna accept $20 an hour as the first thing that, you know, if somebody offers you that, you're like, okay, well, I need a job and they're offering me one, so I'll take it? Or is it, you know, let me negotiate with you for a second, see if you think I'm worth more than that? Because I certainly think I am. I went through all this schooling. You guys are gonna get your master's degree. It's gonna be really tough. Not to say you guys aren't tougher, because y'all are, but it is going to be a whole lot of, well, how about $26 an hour? You know, how does that sound to you guys in your mind? Kind of think about that for a second, but there's remote work can offer you a lot more. So that's something to think about. So like ideal job, don't have any coworkers, don't really necessarily have a higher up, as long as I'm doing my charting right, as long as I keep the patient retention good, then I'm pretty much private practice is how I see it. But I get to have that little nurse logo, don't have to worry about finding my own clients. They come to me, I just have to turn on my little initial accepting patients, and then they bring them to me. So all you have to do is get your metrics, keep your metrics good. I've been there for 1.5 years. Everything's going solid. So it might like scare you whenever you see things online, people talking a lot of smack about, oh, well, they're, you know, not sending me new patients. They're, you know, telling me I have to go find my own because my metrics aren't good. This isn't fair. True, but at the end of the day, it's like, I can't really speak for those people because I haven't had that experience. And as long as you're doing your due diligence, you know, you're actually caring about the patient, I do feel like there is some fairness to the metric system, at least through Nourish. Can't really speak as far as Food Smart, Berry Street, Dietitian Live, haven't heard very good things about. So just keep your eye on that one. Don't at me at any Dietitian Live, but yeah, so I do feel like remote work is for a lot of people and it's becoming more popular, but I'm also not here to sponsor Nourish either. So it's totally up to what you guys are looking for, but I wish that somebody would have told me a little bit more about the pay, is what I'm kind of saying. So if you guys have been thinking about that yourselves, how am I going to like, you know, live off of my income? Or you don't have somebody who's going to be there, like your husband or your parents, whatever the case may be, definitely start thinking about that, you know, 55, 60, $65 an hour. That's a really nice income, especially if you're going to work full time. Then you can be making around $115,000 a year gross. So just remember, the tax man always is going to take your money. Let's see. So yeah, I'm also the president of Land. I almost forgot about that. That was from this year, so it's been cool. I mean, if you guys want to get involved in Land, I really do encourage you guys to. If you're already an A&D member, raise your hand if you are. You sure like there was like almost a requirement or no?
Yes, I think most of us would be if we're.
Okay, it was a requirement, like there was like no way around it whenever I was in, you know, at LSU, but maybe it's changed. But if you guys are, that means you're already a member of Land. So I didn't know that until I was like actually like a board member. They're like, yeah, you've always been a Land member. I'm like, oh, what? So if you're paying for that membership, you're already a member of Land. So that being said, there's a ton of Land board member positions open. If you guys are interested in policy, being like in public relations, I know there's like marketing available, president-elect available. I mean, work your way up, of course, like all of us did, but at the end of the day, there's so many positions available. And like, what's in it for me? Well, CEUs are a thing too whenever you become a dietitian. It's pretty easy to get them, but you have to be involved somehow. And a lot of them you have to pay money for. So if you become a Land member and you want to be on the board, you then have to attend some of our monthly, or actually they're bi-monthly meetings. And you get free entrance into our annual conference that we have every year it's like 2 Fridays in the month of March. And that is like 15 plus CEUs that you get for free. So that's a good, and then it's just good to have that on your resume too. I know it's helped me being like former public policy coordinator to kind of stand out like on my CV. So it's good to have just something extra. I know Aaron, Dr. McKinley was always like hammering down on us like, hey, you guys need to put this on your resume. It really is important for especially applying to dietetic internships. And then it just goes on and on whenever you want to go apply for jobs. So, yeah, this is like a fun little, I guess it's fun. I like talking about my failures because it makes me feel like, how far you can come if you just like don't think of it as the end all be all situation. So I was a second semester sophomore. I don't know, you guys are probably close to that time frame right now. Like I was in a C's get degrees type girl, transcript. I didn't even know you could get D's for like your science classes. Like nobody told me that. I thought it was always C's. So that's the reason why I got C's in like my organic chemistry and whatnot. No volunteer hours, empty resume, and then I met Dr. McKinley, and she was the one that told us you need to have volunteer hours. You need to make sure that you have a good GPA because these internships aren't going to accept you if not. This is a cutthroat situation, and your friends next to you might just be your competition in the future. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was totally I'm kidding. No, really, that is true. Uh, I was just thinking, oh my God, like I had no idea. I went home to my husband, I'm like crying. I'm like, I'm a basket case. I'm like, this is going to so not be worth it. I had come from BRCC. I'm like, what am I going to do with my life? I need to switch degrees like, yesterday. But it's okay. We're like decided that's not our time to do that right now. I need to just focus on what I can. So, I applied to be the SNDA treasurer for this club, did not get it, and the results came in at the same time we were doing the Dr. Keenan's class. Gosh, what was he? What's his class?
Metabolism.
Metabolism. I hated that class. It was like so hard. But she was in that class, and like so was basically everybody else. And the results came in, and like it was just me against her, and she got it. And I just went to the bathroom, like, seriously, I put myself out there. Like, this is the end of my rope. Well, then I ended up like, well, what other positions are out there that I can do? Because like, I have got to get something on my resume so that I can have a fair shot. Then ended up being like 4 different types of chairs all at one semester, and I just kept them. So this is the first year we did the hay bale, and I was like, I went and did all of these at my house by myself, like in my front yard, and just spray painted these things. We ended up winning. And then we got this, like, the Easter baskets procured that church. I think y'all might still go to this one. It's over there on Highland. But anyways, so I felt like super accomplished. And at the time, obviously second semester sophomore, I felt like I will never amount to anything. So here I am, like, president of land and feeling very accomplished as a dietitian so far, even though it's only year 3. These are some of the awards. Like, I got this one before I left. Made me feel like super imposter syndrome. But it was cool. Like one award, one good thing of stick-to-itiveness, of mental fortitude will lead you to the next, will lead you to the next. And it's just kind of like that, building a staircase. You're just going up that staircase one by one. What else we got? So then when I got to grad school, I ended up being class president, and that was really cool because I went from just like, I'll take what I can get. When it came to SNDA, I was just these little low on the totem pole chair positions, and then I got over there and ended up getting class president. So then I ended up, what you have to do is for internship, you have to you have to come up with a research project. And then I ended up submitting it to the academy and ended up getting authored. So I'm a published author now through the academy, which is also a really cool thing you can put on your resume. So every setback is preparation for leadership. Build your resume through involvement, not perfection. Don't compare your timeline to others, because I did that all the time. Like, oh, this person is like, she's got it all together, and I just can't get it together. I had a toddler. Other people seem to be able to get things done a lot quicker than I could, which is true. But at the end of the day, I still got it done. Applying for jobs. So I just think that like you guys are pretty sure of yourselves. And at this point, it's like getting through the RD exam or getting through school, getting to internship, getting to the RD exam, and then what? Like, main thing is, I think for everybody is money and pay and what you guys decide to do with your lives. So if I could just give you guys any advice is, negotiate your salary and show them that you're worth what your worth is, because they will try to lowball you. And it's up to you to kind of show them that you're worth more. So, yeah. Yeah, you can counter offer too. I did that all the time. And it's a lot easier when you already have a job to have that confidence of like, I don't need you. Like, even if I was at Neuromed applying for other jobs because I wanted to make more money. I was making $26 an hour and I was in a leadership position. So I was like, I think I should make more. So I started like looking out there for other positions, I was really shocked to see and learn how little you will get offered out there, like working in peds, working for Our Lady Lake, all those places that I was thinking maybe they're a little bit more, but it really wasn't. So it's important to just look everywhere you can for those kind of like hidden gems, people who are going to appreciate you. It also shows how much they're going to appreciate you once you get into that role. So yeah, once you say yes, like let's say Lucy says yes to $20 an hour, then Caitlin comes over, but she's already got the position over at Pennington. Let's just say that. And she's like, well, I want $25 an hour. Well, HR says, oh, well, Lucy already said yes to $20 an hour. We can find another Lucy. I'm sorry, Caitlin, we can't accept $25 an hour. That's like really how it works when it comes to being competitive with pay. So if we say yes to one payment or one type of, compensation, then that really does kind of make it all as downward spiral when it comes to people accepting or not accepting your counter offers. Okay, that was quick, but you guys have any questions?
Thank you for dealing with this screen going off the entire time,
Fine.
sorry.
No big deal.
Yeah, so while you were taking the RD exam, were you working?
No, I was just honestly studying as much as I possibly could. I mean, I had a toddler at that time, so just dealing with her kind of back and forth, pickups and whatnot, but no, I wasn't. I was just super bad test taker. It's not an easy exam. And like, I know some people may be talking about the fact that there's a buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one 50% off RD exam that they're coming out with. And that's, a lot of people are saying there's a whole lot of conflict there. What is that saying to the prospective dietitians? If you're offering a buy one, get one 50% off, it's like you're expected to fail the first time. Whereas, like I said, we were in a cohort of 14 for my dietetic internship, master's, and only 2 other girls. So 11 girls were like passed it the first time. And then us 3 were like the ones who were, not able to pass it the first time. That's just like a very small, case study of people. But it sounds like to me, it's only getting more difficult, more, unfair. I don't know, honestly, I can't speak for what the exam looks like now. I can just tell you that CDR has been getting a lot of blowback with that buy one, get one 50% off. And it's, kind of given the wrong impression. But I don't want to scare you guys either, because that's what I did. I studied the visual veggies. I studied so hard that I just into oblivion. I had like a panic attack. My first time I was there, I was like, I can't breathe. But yeah, I think that it's all just depends.
Was there something the third time that like just really worked for you?
Yeah,
that made it
went
like-
to the beach and I just decided like I can't do this like just grind anymore. I have to go take a step back with my family and actually like take a breather. Went to the beach for a week. I came back, I studied for like 1 day and then like note cards walking in, threw them in the trash and then walked in and I got a 26. So I really did just work myself up so bad because I had a lot on the line. That job was waiting for me and it was the second time I was taking it that I had applied for that job. They had offered it to me and I was like, oh, this is a lot of money. And then I failed it. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what are they going to do? Are they going to wait for me for 45 days? Because that's how long I have to wait to retake it. And they actually did end up waiting for me, which was really cool. It was a great company before they got bought out. But yeah, I can just remember just crying and boohooing at like the locker trying to get my stuff out. And the lady was like, you have got to calm down and leave. I'm like, this is the end of my life. So, it was hard, but yeah, it's that waiting period too of 45 days of like being punished, like, oh, I can't go just turn around and take it again. I have to wait. So it was tough, but y'all are tougher. You can do this. And I feel like it's not as common as people are like, it's perceived to be, but with that new, buy one, get one, 50% off, it is definitely kind of tacky. Yeah.
So you currently work through Nourish to find clients. How is it working? Like that's national, right?
Hmm?
How is that?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly love it. I really do. Any specific, like they find the clients for me. I work full time, and like I said, that number I gave, like the 115K, like you can make that much.
And you get to kind of pick and choose who you see when you see.
They send you the clients, and if they want to stay with you, which hopefully they do, because retention is key when it comes to meeting new patients and keeping them for 12+ weeks. I don't find that difficult. I always find something to talk about with clients. Just depends on how chatty you want to be. Tell me more about, everything is interconnected to nutrition. So even if you spent the whole time talking about their kids and whatever, their transition into becoming a guy from a girl, like that's okay. Like let's talk about that. It's all interconnected. Some people or some RDs like to be a little more, rigid and say, we're going to talk only about your eating disorder and that's it. Well, it's not always the case. We can be a little bit more, flexible in that arena. So it's hard because it's 55 minutes for follow-up sessions and initials. A lot of people have a lot of trouble keeping that time because that's the expectation. But if you're a chatty one like me, then it's really not that big of a deal. It's worth it.
So do you see like a certain population?
Yeah, 18 and older, and you can put all those things like, I don't want to see peds, I don't want to see oncology. Those are things that I just don't mark. And then, yeah, sometimes they will get sent to me, but I'll just, because if your metrics are good and you're at a 5 or above, you'll kind of know what that means if you get into the job. But so I'm at a 5.1, so that means I have a high exposure to all patients. So even if somebody who's, stage 4 breast cancer, she'll still see me as like one of the top people that ovulate for her when she's signing up. I'll just respectfully tell her, hey, I'm going to transfer you or send you the transfer link because I'm not, comfortable in this arena for oncology. And then they do, and then you just send them on their way. That doesn't hurt your metrics. So it's a cool system. But once you accept that first initial, then you just need to look a little bit into their background. Why are they seeing a dietitian? And then you're able to say, well, I want to transfer you before this hurts both of us. Like, you don't want to waste their time. I don't want to see oncology because I don't feel comfortable there. And they don't want to see me either, even though Nourish says that you do. I'm not experienced there. It's not under my specialties that I've marked off.
Do you find that it's a lot of like, I guess more, not special cases, but maybe like something that would require more of like a specialty in that area, or is it more general?
So like people who are the main masses of people who are signing up for Nourish? Yeah, those like I saw you on Instagram, help losing weight, diabetes management, like pretty simple things. I really don't see a whole lot of like sports dietetics or anything like really complex. But again, I don't have enteral nutrition or TPN, things like that even marked under my specialties. But I have seen them on LinkedIn for other dietitians who, do want to see patients like that. Just think that they're a little bit fewer and far between. Celiac, IBS, things like that you'll kind of commonly see. Yeah.
What were some things that you liked and didn't like at you?
We're being recorded.
We can
Or
pause
like,
it.
what did you like it?
Safe space.
I liked being in control of my own domain. I didn't have to worry about the others. When I could just pick up my folder and go do my objectives. So I liked meeting all the different preceptors because I do value and respect their time and their specialty. Yeah, I kind of butted heads with some of the professors. brand new. But, you know, like, it's all about what your kind of, your vibe is. Vibed really well with Dr. McKinley, but, you know, sometimes it's just not in the cards. So it just depends, but you have to be very, sort of just do a little tap dance for them, do what you need to do to make them happy. And cause that's their area, that's their territory, and you're in their territory at that moment. So yeah, that was kind of like my biggest struggle, if I'm being honest, over there. Like, I'm not like this person who can't be told what to do, but I don't also like to have like the finger waved in my face either. So that was my biggest struggle. I'm not a religious person, so that was hard. But they did ask me whenever I was trying to get in, but I also wasn't disingenuous about my answers. I just wasn't probably the best fit for that area because I'm not religious. That's the most diplomatic way I can put it.
So in the future, do you feel like you're gonna end up doing more policy-based work, like with land, or do you see
Yeah.
yourself going more
That's a
private?
really great question. Cause I am still very highly, you know, intertwined in it. I just got an email from Mayor Charlotte from A&D about, you know, what are the next steps that we're taking because that compact wasn't passed. And yeah, I've passed down the baton, but it's not over for me. Like, they want me to still be, and I still want to be because I've really been the last 3 years, and it's been an important time for the compact. So I am gonna still be involved, to a certain extent. I'm not sure where my position is gonna be next year. I think there's been talk of me just continuing being president, but I feel like I am still on the policy team. But the public policy coordinator is now Fran White. So, definitely respect that part too, but I'm definitely still part of the policy team, so yeah. Are y'all excited to be like land members? Like, I got class on, y'all have tests. Yeah, I gotta study. Any other questions?
Awesome,
Cool.
thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Welcome.
Can we get a picture? Oh, yeah. You want to take a group picture for our Instagram?
Yeah.
We're revising that SNDA Instagram. It's already amazing, but
Now,
we're getting more club content.
and the
Yeah.
person is not gonna be in our.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Don't worry. Here, do you wanna get in the middle?
Yeah, I didn't know where I wanted to be.
Come on over here.
People want me to?
Yay. Like crushed up.
I can do the selfie too, so you can get in it.
Oh, I don't want to be chopped. It's okay.
Oh,
That's actually like some Venus. Don't worry.
Yay.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
This is,
Thank you for coming. I knew I recognized you. You can always come to my house, like me and Ben's house.
Actually, because I'm scared. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I love to read it.
Text me. Text me anytime. Thank you so much.
Dr. McKinley did grab it earlier.
He said it was Jack, but
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll log right now. Oh, thanks.
Okay, for our little icebreaker, what's everyone's favorite Thanksgiving food? Share.
Nice big mac and cheese.
Yes,
Oh,
agreed.
my aunt's my.
Guys, what the hell is going on?
Also mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes.
I like turkey too, like, call me crazy.
Well, yeah, that's,
Just a classic.
yeah, I feel like that's like, yeah, I feel like that's
Is
given though.
you can't answer turkey? Is that like?
I don't eat turkey, but like, that's just me, maybe.
Oh.
Oh.
What do you
Well
eat
then.
at Thanksgiving? What's like your, like, the meat? Like, do you not eat meat? Okay, ham,
Oh, okay.
ham is like the underrated.
You just don't eat turkey? Okay, period.
That's fine.
I wonder what Max eats.
Really? Yeah, she just has
Sides.
fish. Yeah. Makes her brings her own.
Do y'all use cranberry or not?
No.
On her.
Like as a Thanksgiving
It's all
condiment?
It's there, but
Never
never
used
touched.
All right.
Maybe I'll try it.
Sometimes.
I might try it this year. Look, cranberry's good.
This projector and we're gonna have a fight. All right, well, announcements. So our Thanksgiving food drive does end tomorrow. So if anybody has any last minute like canned vegetables, anything like that, you can bring it to NAP and we can still collect it. I'll be bringing some
You can
canned
also
vegetables.
Venmo, don't forget.
Yes, and you can Venmo to SNDA LSU to help with the expenses. So that's also a good option if you don't have time to go to the store. And you get service points for donations.
If so, if you Venmo, you get service points.
Yes. Should I wait for Emily for the reveal?
Yes.
Okay, even though
Okay,
nobody
everybody
saw
already
that,
saw it.
nobody saw that. Right? It's really exciting, actually. It's the t-shirt reveal. Yeah, that's merch. Everybody's gonna order one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna order a shirt and sweatshirt.
Same.
I feel like we,
Like, where did she go? Walker?
so I think she did walk her to her car. Honestly, as a speaker, it would be kind of hard to find this building.
Yeah.
I had a hard time finding it the first time we met here. And then when I like have to make that turn into the parking lot, I like feel like I'm about to roll my car over. It's so sharp. I'm coming up. Boom.
That's true. Yeah.
Forget about it. But it's okay, 'cause I'm good at that now. I've been moved.
I just Venmoed.
Perfect. I'm gonna move too. All right, I'm gonna low key just do the review.
No, for real.
All right.
I think it's cool.
So the t-shirt design is done and drum roll. If I'm feeling ready. Yay! It's really cute. It's gray. And then the My Plate is like LSU colors, which is so awesome. I think it's really cute. I think everybody should order one. So yeah, we're gonna, okay, awesome, actually. So there's a QR code that we'll send in the group me too, so that you can order it now through December 12th. So get your merch.
How much is it?
Great question.
Crew necks are 45, t-shirts are 25.
Perfect. Yeah, it's a great Christmas present for people that you know too. Like, wow.
Give them to everyone.
So thoughtful. Just get everybody out here dropping that SNDA merch. And then if anybody's not in the group meet. And then some volunteer opportunities, because we just talked about all the importance of volunteer hours. Greater Boundaries Food Bank, the pantry, and then Red Stick Farmers Market, as per usual, all have the volunteer opportunities for you guys. I will be doing some food bank volunteering over winter break. I know like in the winter months, all of the food banks need extra help. And then our member of the month is not here, but it's Jessica Neal for awesome again. The screen keeps going off. That's just great. Record fundraising for Thanksgiving baskets, and it's always willing to help and jump in and attend the meetings and sports. And then our November member of the month.
Do we get to know?
It's a surprise when the projector comes back on. It's Caitlin! Yay! Thank you for all your help with the social media and just being such a bright light in the club.
Y'all stalked my Instagram.
Yes.
Thank you.
Did. Okay, if anybody has anything else to add,
Hey, group me leaving?
yes. You better act quick though before this thing goes.
Yeah.
shut off. Time is running out.
Got it.
Perfect. Good luck on finals and see everybody next semester. Yay! Thanks for coming, guys. I know it's hard to get here in the evenings.
Yeah.
And if you didn't sign the sheet, sign it. For your attendance.
Here, I would do.
What are they for or when are they?
What do they do?
Oh, they're not due
Oh,
for any time. Just for like when you apply to like RD programs and like internships, they're helpful, but not due anytime soon.
oh.
I was gonna tell you that if you wait.
I'm the one next year.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. Do y'all know how to stop this?
Oh, no.
Bye. Okay, y'all are gonna get a really nice special of just me like smiling into the camera.
How have you been doing?
I don't know.
Well, we're on Zoom now.
Guys, that was a
so-
great meeting. Brooke's really cool.
Yeah, she is.
It's cool because